Morning, Sagittarius, or whenever you're watching this. It's morning for me, though. You're at the Tarot Writer, so thanks for joining me. I'm going to do your love reading today. So this is for Sagittarius. Sorry it took me a while to get this up to you guys. I've been just a little busy, but thanks for all your likes and your subscribers and your comments. So it means so much to me. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you have for the month of June for love. All right, Sagittarius, first card out, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is a beautiful card to start off your month. An overwhelming amount of love, maybe from within, maybe somebody's giving you love. Of course, with the climate of what's going on in the news today, it's really important that we embrace the Ace of Cups when it comes around. So maybe there's something new going on in your life right now with somebody, or it's going to come in. It's an abundance of love, healthy, warm love. All right, let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. Okay, we also have, we got two things coming out. 10 of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of Wands. So this might be somebody stressing to tell you, or doesn't know, or maybe you're stressing because this is big. This is big news. 10 of Pentacles that's like the lifetime commitment. This person maybe wants it all with you. Maybe you want this with somebody else, but it's new love, and it really looks like it could go long, it could go far, it could be something really stable. But with the 9 of Wands here, maybe you're a little defensive for some reason. Maybe you know who this person is, and you've been hurt in the past, as indicated by the person's bandage, so you might not want to just rush right into this. But I mean, it looks really nice, but it's almost like you're looking from the outside, like, is this person serious? So let's keep going. Let's see what we have here for you, okay? And then we have a Page of Cups. So this is a really sweet energy of somebody wanting to give you their cup of love, and it falls right underneath the Ace of Cups. So this is really nice. To me, it feels like a genuine gesture of love, and it's something that you might just have to reach out for, but you're looking a little scared there. You're just not really sure what you want to do, if you want to reach over and pick up that cup. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, because as your middle card right here, as I call the heart of your reading, you have the Strength card. So this tells me that you have been hurt in the past. There's something that's keeping you kind of in defense mode, fearful, not really wanting to maybe go back to this person or start a new relationship or an old one, whatever it is to you. But with this Strength card here, it kind of advises you to, reach above your fears, the things that's like restricting you and keeping you in such a place of fear, and possibly go for it. You're going to need your strength here in order to find more meaning and better things in your life, because you can't always just be in this state of defense and fear. Okay, so that's important that we have that card as the Strength card. So remember that through June, that you need your strength and your courage in order to reach out and grab for the things you really want in your life. Okay, and then when you reach out and grab for the things that you really want, you get to build. You get to build and really start manifesting those things that you really want and that belong in your life. So you have the 3 to the 10, and it's there if you want it. It's there if you want it, Sagittarius, which is a great thing. And as I flipped over, the card of Lovers came out, and then underneath that we have the 3 of Swords. So, okay, let's just talk about this for a second. This is important. So we have the Lovers that falls right underneath the cup of the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this tells me this could be somebody who's in line with your spirit, in line with your personality and who you are. Okay, this could be a very balanced person coming in, somebody who is meant for you. But the fact that you have this Three of Swords laying beneath the Ten of Pentacles and the Strength card tells me again that there was some kind of pain involved, possibly in the past. And that's maybe why you don't really want to, you're in this mode. Perhaps maybe there was some kind of loss with the long-term commitment, and that's why you're like, I'm not getting back into this stuff. This is crazy. But it doesn't have to be a long-term commitment. But it it is here. These two cards are next to each other, so that's significant to me. And that's something that you're going to have to wrestle with. But I really feel like the opportunity is there if you really want to go and build on that. Okay, so let's see what your last card is before we. Oh, okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. You're confused. I get it. I get it. You're confused. And that's okay. You know, that's not an easy place to be in because, you know, with these energies, it's beautiful. From goes from beauty to pain to confusion. So I think you want that cup, but it's just, you know, it's you feel like it's a wild card. I think this smoke will clear in this cup and you'll be able to see more clearly who this person is, what they have to offer, and if you really want to go for it. Okay, so I think there will be less confusion as the month goes on. Over here, I'm going to pick a couple cards as to how you feel about this person in the relationship, and then how they feel about you in the relationship, and then up here some outcome cards. Okay, so let's see how you feel towards this person or the relationship as a whole. Like, what's going on through your mind, Sagittarius? You know, beautiful reading so far for the most part, you know. One more shuffle. Sorry, it just didn't come out in my hand. Here we go. So you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. Now, I think this is a great energy for you to be working with in the month of June, especially if you're coming from an energy that's kind of fearful, protective, and you need to use strength, because the Queen doesn't mince words. She's very clear. She's very clear about what she wants, and she's going about it very analytically and diplomatically. And I think if you're going to get involved in whatever the situation is, you're thinking about it with your head, not your emotions, and you're going to be able to decide. It's going to get you out of this mode of like the Seven of Cups, which is, of all the cards in the tarot deck, I always find this one to be the most confusing. There's like too much going on here. Your sword of truth is going to cut through all the smoke, and I think you're really going to see what you want, because you're going to have this Strength card with you. That's a major arcana. So, and that's the middle card. You're going to have the strength and the power within you to really see something, be able to see something with clarity and not something through the eyes of fear. Okay, Sagittarius, what else are you thinking about this person or situation? Yeah, because I think in the past you have been hurt. I mean, the Queen of Swords is nicknamed the Queen of Sorrow, because she just kind of moves on and she puts her past behind her. These could be swords of, you know, a lot of things that can hurt you, backstab, betrayal, whatever it means to you. And I think this is what you have behind you. And you're just learning. It's important that I'll repeat that. You're just learning how to move forward. So I think when this person comes in and offers you this beautiful relationship and offers you their heart, I understand it. You're going to feel like a little instability. But I think you will be able to acknowledge who and what this person have versus what you were dealing with in the past. So we have a Ten of Pentacles and a Ten of Swords. But I think there's better things on the horizon for you. Whatever that was in the past, well, that was in the past. Okay, here's this new effort that, you know, if this is a card of how you feel or about this person or situation, I think it's going to take time, but little by little, I feel like you're going to put in the effort. little by little. It might just start with a conversation, a little bit of a date, maybe a wine and cheese date or something, go for a walk. I don't think you're going to jump right in and nobody's expecting you to do that. Okay, because that could be really scary and maybe you're not ready for that. But this card identifies you as being the one who will slowly be putting the effort in. Okay. And so, and that's if that's the pace that you want to go in, you measure the pace. Nobody said you have to jump right in and get married right away, but it might just start out very slow. So let's see what this person is thinking about you or the situation. Let's see what this person is thinking about you or the situation. What's going on through their head? Tower. So maybe there was a falling out with you two. Maybe there was something really harsh that happened. Okay, because this is, this was the 10 of Swords. Maybe this was the pain, this was the loss and the destruction that just took everything down. And I think maybe you were thinking that you were going to move on from this. But the Tower card indicates that it needed to come down. Maybe you guys weren't communicating properly. There is some backstabbing, who knows, cheating, who knows what goes on with the Tower. But it was meant to come down in order to rebuild, possibly. But this is on this person's mind. So they realize that this was a big deal. See what else we have for Sagittarius. They were hurt. This is you two just like falling out of that window, like what just happened? So they feel the repercussions. It's like a resounding effect that's going on in their head. They feel it every day. And I think they want to rebuild with you. Let's see what else this person's thinking. Okay, yeah, they want to communicate. So we have a Page of Swords and a Page of Pentacles. So I see you guys coming together and just starting to communicate. This looks to me like it really could be a really wonderful relationship, but because the Lovers is here. But I think this person really wants to reach out to you. And look how the Page of Swords kind of looks back at the Tower. So it's kind of like this person sees and understands now what happened, was part of the destruction, was part of the pain, and they want to communicate to you maybe how that loss has affected him or herself. Let's get one more card for this person. Okay, yeah, this person's feeling left out, abandoned, cold, really, really, really upset with the whole situation. You, on the other hand, you're upset, but at least you have the Queen of Swords and you're just like, I'm moving on, I'm moving on. But this person really wants you back. They really feel like they're left out in the cold or there's some kind of lack going on and they want to build. So when this card comes up, it really is just a card of just like loneliness, hurt, pain, misery. So this person is going through a lot. Their heart is crushed. Let's see what we have for the outcome cards. Let's see what we have. What are some outcomes? All right, what do we have for outcome? Well, it looks like there's going to be some real fighting for this, whether it's you, probably this person. Maybe you're going to have to stand your ground with that Queen of Swords. But it looks like there's some real energy here to make it happen. So I'm not saying it's going to, or you're going to let this person back in, but at least this shows me that there's passion and motivation behind this person's actions. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius for outcome. See what's another outcome. Ace of Swords. This is just being clear, having this realization, this aha moment of, can we make this happen? Are we right for each other? This could be your sort of truth because you seem to have like all the swords over here, or maybe you could be dealing with an air sign, but this seems to be someone coming to a realization, maybe even this person realizing how much you meant to this person, maybe you realizing like what you're going to deal with. But there is Ace of Swords here. And like I said, you're going to have clarity. It's going to come in maybe toward the end of June where it just cuts through all the smoke and you are going to be able to decide better, know where you stand. And maybe that's what the Seven of Wands is there for too. That like it's like you're gonna know where you stand. You're gonna know what you're fighting for. And the last card for the outcome before we have like a final word or the advice card, the World. So this is great actually, because this means you're closing out of those cycles, those like dirty, nasty, dark cycles of the past, and you're moving on. This is a door closed. I love the way the World figure here looks back at these swords, almost like, yeah, we're done with that. We're not doing that anymore. We're on to new possibilities. Okay, so I think it's so important that we have the World card here and the Strength card, because these are indicators that you need your strength and you're going to need your courage as well as this person in order to come into a new vibration, a new way of doing things. Okay, and I think you both are going to realize that we need to stop doing what we did in the past and we have to rebuild, exit out one door and go into the next. Okay, because you guys, it could be marriage material. If not marriage, not everybody wants marriage. It could just be this, you're my person. And now let's like act like it. Let's be there for one each other. Whew. And let's have like one last card or final advice or final word or advice card, I meant to say. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. So you both know what you really want. I think you both satisfy each other. I think you both want this, as this card showing up as your advice. And when you need satiation and you want love and you have a lot of desires and things that you want all these cups filled with, like go for it. Do it. Reach higher above and go for it. Find your courage. And look at all these yellows, by the way. Yellow is just so vibrant and positive. Like this reading screams out to me, go for the gold. Reach higher, reach high above. Don't just go for those old lessons, those old heartaches, all that confusion, smoke and mirrors, all those past experience. Go beyond that into the realm of all the beautiful things you both desire and want to manifest together. Okay, so whether a new or old relationship, you see it as it resonates, but there's something here definitely that wants to grow and manifest into something really beautiful and satisfying. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, that was your reading. I really love doing this. So please subscribe, like, and comment below. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Writer. All right, have a great day.